I didn't know it was gonna kind of be this mockumentary slight parody on NWA. I didn't know it was gonna be that. And so as I'm watching it and it dawns on me what's happening, I was like, fuck yes. And I think I've told you this before. Like, we didn't have the original Straight Outta Compton album. We had we had bootleg copies of it. So for this, and like when Straight Outta Locash came out, and being able to identify what it was, being able to identify, oh, they're doing Straight Outta Compton. It like was awesome.
Where did you see it?
I think I saw it on Laserdisc.
Oh wow! In Malaysia.
Oh
damn!
Yeah.
Someone had a Laserdisc of CB4.
Well, there was a Laserdisc rental.
That sounds so expensive for this movie.
Well, I mean, I didn't buy the Laserdisc. It was like a Laserdisc rental. Yeah. But no, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I think it was a Laserdisc, but I saw it. Like at home in Malaysia.
Okay.
So it was either like a VHS but I don't think it was. I think it was a Laserdisc.
Okay.
And then after that, I went and bought the album.
All right.
But no, I mean, this fucking cracked me up. I mean, basically, it's about these three guys. It's Chris Rock, Alan Payne, and Deezer D, I think. And so Chris Rock's character's name's Albert, and he idolizes all the gangster rap artists.
He wants to be a rapper.
He wants to be a rapper, and so he goes to see this gangster whose name is Gusto, who's played by Charlie Murphy. Mm-hmm. And Charlie Murphy's fucking hilarious in this movie. And basically, like, Charlie Murphy runs this club where, the people who perform at this club, they get like a lot of attention and everything. And so Chris Rock goes there with his buddies to beg Gusto to put them on the put them on the bill. Mm. And then it just so happens that as this meeting is going on, the cops come in and arrest him. And Gusto thinks that Chris Rock set him up.
Yes.
And so Gusto goes to prison, and as Gusto is being like dragged away, like everyone in the hood is like, Gusto, and he gets this idea, I'm gonna steal this guy's identity.
Yeah.
And becomes MC Gusto. And then they start this band CB4, which is named after the cell block 4.
Whilst the dude is still in prison.
Yeah, while the guy is still in prison. And Gusto sees this shit on TV in prison. He's like, motherfucker stole my life! But it's, I mean, and there's another, and like great cast as well. You got Phil Hartman, the late great Phil Hartman, who plays like the right wing politician who's like going after them because of what their lyrics are making the youth of America do, including his son,
who comes in and just spits rap lyrics at
him. Yeah. Like because he's going down in the polls, and he's like, you need something, you need an issue, and then the son comes in because the father never pays him any attention, and then the son comes in, starts grabbing his crotch, and then Phil Hartman is looking at this rap video, and he's like, I think I've got just the perfect thing, with that, as Phil Hartman just had that shit-eating grin that. Like that kind of like, there just hasn't been another one like him. Mm-hmm. And then Chris Elliott is like this indie director who's trying to chronicle CB4's, like journey. And he's trying to like, he's trying to like fit in with the blackness of the group. And their record producer, I can't remember his name, but like he's got like all these gold albums. Oh yeah. And then there's one scene where he's just spray painting everything gold. And he's just like, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
My favorite track on it, and it's not even a full track because it's just a joke. Mm-hmm. It's when they split up and they all go and have like their own solo careers.
Yeah. And he's like, cause I'm black, yo.
Oh my
black,
God.
yo. Blickety black and the black and the black and the black and the black.
Blickety black, blickety black.
And that's the entire song. Cause I'm black and the 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 black.
In a dashiki with the African flag behind. Oh, it's so good.
And there's another good song they do called Sweat from my balls. Sweat from my balls. You can feel the sweat from my balls.
Performing with big balloons.
Big balloons. It's got the immortal lyric, I do a damn good job, and bitches on my dick like a human shish kebab. It's just a great movie. I haven't seen this movie in years.
Oh yeah?
Like I haven't seen it in a really long time. But when I was thinking about this episode and thinking about its soundtracks, like what's something different that I haven't done that's maybe not quite so emo this time? And then suddenly I remembered like fuck CB4. I can't believe you haven't done it. I would have thought it would be something that you.
No, because I was gonna bring. Okay, so I'll bring this one. I think I'll try and find a track for the next episode for the soundtracks now. Because yeah, like okay, so CB4 is kind, like you said, it's kind of the Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's this
Kind of, but not
documentary.
quite. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more of like they are a fake band.
Yeah.
And someone's doing a real documentary on them, which
Yeah.
is turning out to be like, oh, you guys are fake.
Yeah.
But there was another movie, which I don't know if you've seen, which is pretty much straight up trying to be a hip hop Spinal Tap, called Fear of a Black Hat.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's about a group called NWH. N-words with hats. And the whole like reasoning for the hats is like it's fucking stupid. You know, it's like back when we were slaves and shit, you know, we were working out in the sun, hatless. So when we came back, we're too tired to uprise against our masters. So yo, we got some hats now, motherfuckers. And some of the songs are just, like, first off, like all the parody groups. So in the group you have what's the name? Ice Tray. Tasty Taste. I can't remember the DJ's name.
When did this come out?
90s, mid 90s.
Right.
Yeah. And they got songs like Fuck the Security Guards. Because, you know, they ain't even real cops.
Right.
They're just fucking with you. You know?
I gotta check this out.
It's a fun movie. It is a fun movie. And because the thing with the main guy, like Ice Tray, he keeps trying to say that every song is political when it's obviously not. So, like, they have a 2 Live Crew song called Booty Juice.
Right.
Where it's just like a typical 2 Live Crew song. There's, you know, like naked chicks all around the pool and stuff, and they all have taps on their butts, and they're just pouring juice out from it. And the documentarian is a girl, and she's like, "So what is the political point of Booty Juice?" Well, you know, the butt is like society, you know, and you know, we can't mix in unless you lube up that motherfucker. You know, so you got to get some juice in that. And how you do that? You start dancing.
It's not a... Actually, it's a pretty clever way of sort of like talking about...
Oh, he has another song called like "Come and Pet the Pussy." It's like, so how is this political? Yo, political unrest stabilizes society. Yeah. She's like, no.
I have to check this out. I can't believe I've never heard of this.
It's a pretty funny movie. It's not a great movie. You know, and it's definitely not on the level of Spinal Tap.
Right.
But like, if you're a hip hop,
it's got its moments.
it's got its moments. If you're a hip hop fan, there's just some hilarious moments in it. And it has that same, you know, root of like, and then the group splits up. They all go and do their solo stuff. So like the DJ goes into more of a De La Soul kind of thing.
Right.
You know, so he has a song like "I'm Only Human," trying to say like we're all the same. Except the whole song is about how like we all poop the same poop. So we're all the same. You know, like the first lyrics like, "When I poo-poo, is my shit not brown? It's a universal thing, we all flush it down."
Jesus Christ.
It's the
You like I'm amazed at how much you remember it.
Because I remember I rented it, and this was when I was a kid. I didn't have 2 VCRs, but I found the movie so hilarious that I set up a video camera and
So
did
you,
my
like,
fake copy,
Right.
so I could rewatch it. So I discovered that movie.
You bootlegged it.
Yeah,
You did a personal bootleg.
And then I got another VCR and I just bootlegged all my shit. I just rent stuff and be like, I'll watch it later and copy it. So I saw that before CB4. CB4, I got the soundtrack
Right.
before I ever, because it was a bit hard to find in UK.
Right.
It didn't. I don't think it came out in the cinemas. I think it was straight to video.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a bit tough to find. But I found the soundtrack here, like in Petama Complex or something. No, it was at one of the music stores at Central Market.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like flipping through like, CB4, I've heard about this from the Source magazine. I shall buy it. And yeah, just listening to the tracks, that was... So I had this audio image of what the CB4 movie was without ever watching the movie. You know? And then when I finally saw it, it was hilarious, but it was also like a surprise because I couldn't tell it was Chris Rock.
Right.
You know, from the cover, I really couldn't tell who was acting in the movie. So I was like, oh, it's Chris Rock, like early Chris Rock.
Yeah. I mean, even like if you see like the album cover, like if you didn't know,
Yeah, you'd think it's Eazy-E.
yeah, it does look like Eazy-E.
Right?
And
'Cause-
Eazy-E does
He does cameo.
he does cameo in the like,
Ice-T cameos.
Ice-T
in it.
cameos, Ice Cube cameos, Halle Berry cameos. There's a
Oh yeah, Halle Berry. was in it
yeah.
too.
They got a few famous Flavor Flav.
You gotta lose that shit with the fucking. Gotta lose that shit.
And especially the beginning when they're trying to find their sound.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 minute the fat boys, I'm fat y'all, and I'm fat y'all, and I'm fat and the fat. Or the Run DMC scene where the tape player is just playing at the wrong speed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a bunch of funny moments.
It's a really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Especially if you do like the gangster rap from that era. Like it's really, really funny.
It's a nice parody of it all. All right,
but that's my choice for soundtracks. CB4, what you got?
I'm going with the classic, The Immortals, Mortal Kombat. Original theme, not the remake for the movie.
Yes.